Hi everyone, this is Glenda Ganzon and welcome to my Human Anatomy and Physiology class. For today's lesson, I'm going to introduce to you the different parts of the body using the medical terms. I will also be using the two anatomical positions, which are the anterior view and the posterior view, in introducing to you the different parts of the body using an anatomical terms. So let's start with the head part of the body or the cephalic part using the anterior view. We have the fronts or forehead in the frontal. We also have cranium or skull in the cranial. We have facies or face or facial. We also have the oris or mouth or oral. We also have oculus or eye or orbital or ocular. We also have bucca or cheek or buccal. We also have oris or ear or otic. Next is we also have nasus or nose or nasal. Mentis or mental is otherwise called as the chin, and the other one is the neck or cervices or cervical. In the upper limb or arm, we have axilla or armpit or axillary. We also have brachium or arm or brachial. We also have antecubitis or front or elbow, or otherwise known as the antecubita. And then we have the antebrachium or forearm or antebrachial. We also have carpus or what we call as the wrist or carpal. And in the hand part, we have the pollex or thumb. We also have the palma or palm or palmar. And digits or phalanges or fingers, digital or phalangeal. In the trunk part of the body, we have thoracis or thorax or chest or what we call as thoracic. We also have mama or breast or mammary. We also have abdomen or abdominal. Next is we have umbilicus or navel or umbilical. And of course, the hip is what we call as the coxal. The mid part is also the pelvis or pelvic. We also have the inguine or groin or inguinal. And of course, the pubis or the pubic. Moving on to the lower limb, we have patella or kneecap or patellar. We also have crus or leg or crural. We also have tarsus or ankle or tarsal. Next is the digits or phalanges or toes or digital or phalangeal. And we have the hallux or great toe. We also have femur or thigh or femoral. And the last one is the pes or foot or what we call as the pedal. Now let's move on to the posterior view. Starting from the head, we have cephalon or head or cephalic. We also have cervices or neck or the cervical. Moving on to the posterior view of the upper limb, we have shoulder or acromial. We also have dorsum or back or dorsal. We have brachium, steel or arm or brachial. We have also olecranon or back of elbow or olecranial. We also have the antebrachium or forearm or antebrachial. And of course, the whole hand is what we call as the manus or manual. And in this part of the posterior view of the body, we have lumbus or loin or what we call as the lumbar. We also have sacrum or sacral, and the last one is the gluteus or buttock or what we call as the gluteal. And lastly are the parts of the body in the lower limb using the posterior view. We have femur or thigh or femoral. We also have popliteus or back of the knee, or what we call as the popliteal. We also have the sura or the calf, or what we call as the sural. We also have the calcaneus or heel of the foot or calcaneal. And lastly, we have the planta or sole of foot, or what we call as the plantar. So these are the parts of the body using the anatomical terminologies, and also using the anterior view and the posterior view. And if you have any question regarding the parts of the body using the medical terminologies and using the anterior view and the posterior view, please write it in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until my next video, thank you so much for watching and for listening to this topic. Bye. God bless everyone.